Jordan, we've got senior year. This is your last year. What's been different about this spring as opposed to your previous 3 years?
The team's just a lot more closer, I feel like. We're all on the same page, all got a goal of where we want to go. And, it's not just, we're not all individuals out there. We're all, a team working together to achieve a goal, and that's to go to a bowl game.
You already mentioned it, but other than a bowl game, what are your goals for this spring?
Just to become the best player that I could be with the time that I have. And I'm just working hard every day, taking in what Coach Perry has to offer. And like I said, just working hard every day to just become the best I could be.
You're always up against the number ones, get number 13 and number 2 out there. What's it like going against those two every day?
Oh, they're Wheaton and Cooks. They're some of the best receivers that we're going to see all year. If not in the country. And I feel like going against them is a big advantage for our defensive secondary, just because they got speed and they got quickness and they got hands and they got routes. And you don't see a lot of guys with all of those tangibles together, in the pack. And so I think going against them every single day is really gonna help us.
Particularly Cooks. What have you seen just, from the freshman now as a sophomore, a year under his belt, the difference in covering him this year versus last year?
He got a lot of confidence. His confidence is, and that's a big part of the game, is confidence. He's got a lot of his confidence that he needs to become who he wants to be. And like I said, he's one of the best receivers in the pack. And, he's going to keep striving to become the best he can be. And he works hard, and it's a great opportunity to guard a guy like Cooks and Wheat.
After 3 years with the same coach, now you've got a gentleman, Coach Perry, who's got just a little bit of experience in the NFL. What's that brought to you and to the secondary in general?
He just the knowledge of the game. He's a great add to our coaching staff, and like I said earlier, I'm just going to take everything in from him, and all the secondary's buying into him, and he's a great person and a great coach, and he's going to take us a long way.
Knowing that you'd like to go to the next level when you're done, any particular advice he's given you from his experience, or he coached you guys up to be better at whatever level it is?
Just keep playing football. At the end of the day, it's football. No matter who's looking at you, no matter what the score is, no matter how fast you are. You just got to keep playing football the way you know how to play, and just be athletic and just make plays.
You're a senior now, leadership role. Do you realize that? And what's it like being a leader out there?
It's definitely a great opportunity and a great blessing, to be out here at a Division I school and be one of the leaders on the team. And definitely going to take advantage of every opportunity that I have, to help the younger guys. Because even when I leave here, I want to see this program succeed. And so, I'm just out here working hard, trying to be a leader by example, and hopefully the younger guys buy into it.
Speaking of leadership, you and Rashad Reynolds are the two most experienced people out there. What do you feel like working with the younger people to try and coach them up on the field?
It's a great opportunity for them to learn from both of us. Me and Ray we started every single game last season, and we have a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge about the game. And with Coach Perry coming in, and then with me and Rashad, with the experience that we have, I feel like the younger players can learn a lot from us. And they just have to buy into it and buy into what we're not trying to be on them, but we're trying to get them better and make them a better player. And so if they bought into it, they're just going to become the best player they could be.
As you've been here, you've watched the pro timing days and so forth. It's your last year here. I know you're worried about this season. How much of a goal is playing in the NFL and getting a shot for you?
It's been my goal since I was little. And growing up, I was just always told that you don't have a chance to make it to the next level. You don't have a chance to go to the NFL. You play at too small of a high school. But I'm here right now. I'm just taking advantage of every opportunity that I have, and and hopefully it'll take me somewhere.
Okay, now this is your honest question.
Okay.
Who's the hardest receiver to cover?
It'd probably be Wheaton, just because you got to worry about his speed, and he's got quickness too. He can break out of his breaks on a dime. You usually can't get a lot of hands on him just because he's not like the biggest receiver out there, and so he definitely him. And I'm not downgrading any of the other receivers either, because B. Cooks has stepped up a lot. Richard Mulaney's coming out there every day with a great attitude, and Micah Hatfield too. All those receivers are working really hard to make us better, and we're trying to do the same to make them better.
Not that you're going to give any of the opposition any advice, but what would you tell the other teams that are got to cover Cooks and Wheaton, Bishop?
I'm not going to comment on that. I'm going to let them find out for themselves.
As a psychology major, when your football days are over, what do you want to do?
I'm not a psychology major. I'm a liberal studies major. I want to teach and I want to coach. I like working with young kids. I'll maybe start out at the high school level and teach PE and hopefully become a head coach in football. And I really like working with young kids, and that's my goal. When it's all said and done, I really just want to relax and work with young kids and teach them everything that I grew up knowing.
Last question. Your senior year. Has it already started to dawn on you how fast this has gone?
Definitely. I think about it all the time, just how fast time goes out here. I remember coming in here, James Dockery, Brandon Harden both looked at me in the eye and said, "Man, it goes by fast." And the blink of an eye, it really does. I'm just trying to take advantage of being out here, and I'm gonna miss this atmosphere. I'm gonna miss everything about it. But I'm here right now, and I'm just gonna live every day and be happy.
How excited are you for this upcoming season?
I'm too excited. I am too excited. I can't wait until it gets here.